It's Kyle, and today I'll be doing a June book haul. And this book haul will be a little bit different than most book hauls you've probably seen on YouTube, because I acquire these books in a different way than most people normally do. I didn't get it at a bookstore, not through a yard sale or checking them out at the library or anything like that. Instead, basically what happened, my sister teaches at a local high school, and during the process of switching over a lot of the books they're using, so some books they're still teaching in the classes, but they just needed to get newer editions, or other books maybe they're going to stop teaching in a specific class and they're switching to a newer book. So they're basically having kind of a bulk sale to get rid of their surplus books. And the teachers were allowed to kind of first dib at the books. So my sister got a few books for me for cheap that she knew I'd probably like. So these are the books I got. And because of the school connection, they're mainly classics or deal with, subjects obviously that are studied often in high school. So that kind of explains this unique selection of books. First book, The Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer. And I'll say, because most of these books are well known, I'm not going to really bother going into the plots. I think most people have a general idea of the plot of the Canterbury Tales by Chaucer. It's a great book, read it. Just didn't have a copy, so I'm glad I finally do. Next you have The Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Again, I'm sure another book that most people either read or have seen a movie version, or Christmas Carol has been done by so many TV shows as their little Christmas episode during a season or something, or cartoons have done it a lot. So I'm sure everybody's very familiar with the story of The Christmas Carol. Next, this is one I'm probably the most excited about, but Tales of Terror and Detection by Edgar Allan Poe. So this is basically a collection of some of his short stories. I'm a huge fan of Edgar Allan Poe. I already have another book of his short stories, but this one all had stories that I don't have at the moment, so I'm really looking forward to adding this to my collection. Then, given that I'm a history buff, I'm really looking forward to reading this, Myths and Legends of Ancient Greece and Around the World. I think this should be a fairly interesting book. I'm a huge history buff, so stuff like this really appeals to me. Then you have a very, very, very well-known book, The Good Earth by Pearl Buck. Pearl Buck won a Pulitzer, a Nobel Prize, highly acclaimed book. Familiar with the plot, but I've actually never got a chance to read this book, so I'm looking forward to finally reading this book that is one of the most well-known books written in recent literary history. So, The Good Earth by Pearl Buck. And then lastly, The Yearling by Marjorie Rawlings. Read this a long, long time ago. I don't remember all the plot points. I remember the basics of it, so I'm looking forward to rereading this again. My sister really enjoys this book, and she thought I'd enjoy reading it again. So looking forward to giving this book another try. And that kind of closes out the books I got in June through this book haul, through the local school surplus sale. I'm kind of excited to add some more classics to my literary collection behind me. So I'm looking forward to it. And under comments, you just mention maybe what's your favorite classic author, or favorite classic book or story. What do you like in that line of literature? And just let me know under comments, and I hope you enjoyed the video.